Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I am so excited to be here. I was planning on coming last week with Kristen and I got sick when I got back from Mexico, and I said, give me the opportunity to go again. I'll just pop on and do a quick pop-up live. So I'm super excited because this, I really feel like, has been something that I never felt good at until I came over here to this beautiful company we all love as Bellamy. Hey, Danetta. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to lives, and I know a lot of you guys watch me on lives and a lot of you probably don't, but you will find I never sit down and have a plan. Like I had a partner yesterday that was talking to me and she was like, I just can't do what you do. And I'm like, what do you think I do? And she's like, well, you go live every day. I go, this is what I do. When I think of something, I literally picked up these at yesterday when I was at Whole Foods, and I love them because they're hand sanitizer, spiced citrus that are like Thanksgiving and like the holidays, and I love sharing things that I love, right? So that's a lot of my brand, is just coming to everyone with the things that I love. Like it can be something as silly as this, and I know this is crazy, but so many people don't know about these. You guys know about these? Like these are life-changing, and everything is life-changing. All I see is Danetta, Danetta, Danetta. Maybe say hey Danetta and I'll let other people come up, but all I see is Danetta, Danetta, Danetta. So I'm glad you're here, Danetta. Did you know there's a button that is right by that finish button, and I can push it right now? It looks like two people. It's very hidden. I found it just recently, and it tells me Charlotte Cooper's on, Taylor Jolie's on, and Danetta's on. It tells me the actual viewers that are on right now. It says there's 4, but 3 are actually on, and when you punch that button, it's at the bottom of your screen, so look for it. It's right next to finish. You can barely see it. It shows you who's there, and that's magical when you know who's there, and you can say, hey, I'm so excited you're here. It's so good to see you, because we can't see really who's on our Facebook, okay? And I cannot see your comments. So keep commenting, keep asking questions. I'll come back and I'll answer questions. I'm going to try to download this after so that she can keep this in a little file with all these great trainings everyone's been doing. But these are called doctor's picks. Doctor's picks. I found these years ago. I could have gone into business with these. Okay, you guys know how toothpicks are. They're awful. They don't do anything. They're wooden and they break. These have this little thing on the end of them that literally is like a little scrubby thing that gets in between your teeth, so that when you have meat or something in your... This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So so when my gal was telling me yesterday that she just could not, and it just did not understand how I was going on and doing all my lives, I'm like, well, first of all, when I came over here, I committed to that. If I had a full-time job, I would still be doing 10-minute lives throughout the day. I'd take a bathroom break and I would tell how miserable I was at work and how much I love my Facebook friends. And it's all about creating fun. It's about using your hands. It's not about getting on here and having a script. It's about getting in here and sharing your life with people and letting them get to know you. So today is a perfect day because we've got this, and this won't be forever, but we do have these $15 gifts that we get to give our clients periodically. So here we have one. So take advantage of that and tell your clients thank you. Everyone, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my world here. Thank you for being a little part of my life. And I cannot wait to show you this insane offer that is going on right now. And I actually did a live this morning. So I've got on, all I have on is 4 things. I have on a little bit of foundation, and I told them this more to me is more, it's like a moisturizer, like a tinted moisturizer. I make everything super simple that I talk about. If you make things complicated, if you go through a whole makeup routine, they're never going to duplicate you. 4 steps, that's why I love this beauty box, because it's 4 simple steps. It's $151. They get it for $99, but today they get it for $85. What? $84. What is happening? And you guys know I love saying what is happening. I also love wearing things, fun things. Like these are my grandson. They're pretty old, but I pull them out sometimes. That's George. I wear a lot of affirmations. So this, yesterday I had on I am gratitude. Oh, and here's another funny thing that people know about me. My work uniform has become my pajamas because I wake up and I go to work in my home. I don't have to put on my clothes. So usually I'm wearing my honeydew pajamas, and I talk about those and I tell them about those, and I promote other things. Here's me. I would never promote another makeup, skincare, or wellness line because I have been in this industry for 37 years, and I don't want to confuse people in thinking that I am not committed and loyal to one thing. I do think that is our age, the millennial generation is not so much like that. It's a lot of different brands, but I really believe that people are going to spend their money elsewhere, right? But if they think that you are a self-care brand, I don't call myself a wellness brand. I don't call myself a makeup and skincare brand, not a hair care brand. We're a wellness, we're a self-care. We have everything women need pretty much from head to toe. It was so beautiful, for Melissa to share with us that she's been sick for 15 years and that every product she's created were for all the symptoms of what she found out she had, which is lupus, which is insane. My niece has lupus, so I'm very familiar with it. And it's an autoimmune. And so everything we have is for all of these issues. So really, probably 80% of women especially they've wondered what's wrong, whether it's their hormones, whether it was their, pain in their body, fibromyalgia. That's why this is magic. Okay. Now let me tell you how I built a business that I'm 37 years in the industry. I've always gone to the top, but it's taken me years to get there. I'm on my third company. And I basically got to the top the first month because November and December of last year, I was still in my prior company and I was just doing Glow Juice. God did me a favor. God said, Blair, you cannot sell both, because I was in another makeup and skincare company for 8 years and I had a huge team and I wasn't going to do that to them, but they were all selling perfume and I thank them all greatly because it allowed me to open the door to wellness. And boom, I started just in the month of November selling wellness. Y'all, if you would tell me that last month, a year later, I'm selling $9,000 in products myself, I would have thought you'd lost your mind. But here's the dealio. This right here involves zero training. Let me tell you how I train my team. Let me tell you what I do on social media. I will tell them, you see these 2 sticks? That's unflavored. We also have a yummy, the Yummy Paradise Punch. But today's choice is coconut colada. I love coconut colada. And if you're ever out and about, like my team knew when we got to the resort, I said, bring your big bottle so they can see through it. Don't bring your shaker. You need the big bottle. And I need you to bring blue. Don't bring white, bring blue. Why do you think I said that? Because everybody asks, what the heck are you drinking? So here it is. Here's what I've been doing for a year on November 1st, because I started with just Glow Juice. And what did I learn from this experience? That yes, I've been selling makeup and skincare for 37 years. I started when I was 21 and I'm really good at it. This is it. This is just the little basic set that we have that's on sale. But guess what? Nobody can duplicate it like you can. So when I say, okay, we're opening sticks, now we're stickers and we got sticks and strips, right? We got the films, which are amazing. These are life-changing. And I'm like, oh, my job just got hard. I cannot open a package. What is happening? What is happening? So if I get it open, I'm going to say, and I do love having a straw because I love drinking out of a straw. That's just who I am. And you can drink so much more faster. I'm always getting those tips. And I have like long straws that I send them the link to, or if people come over, I give them a straw, like something fun that they can use immediately. And I really, like I said, want them to buy these bottles because this is nice and it's great, but it's a shaker protein bottle. This is something they can see the drink, they can see everything through it, the value. And if you love that bottle, great, use that shaker bottle. For me, I try to get everybody while these are still available to grab these while they're on sale. I order them every month, especially when the company has a sale, or 10 last month. So then, look, this is my, hold up. This is how I'm making a 6-figure income. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, part 1 is done. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me show you how to stir this up really good. Hold on. Oh, blow in my straw. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm mixing up my stuff. And it's better if you shake it. People like cold water over ice, all that. I just want to get the stuff down because my pain is gone. I had the horrific 5 years of menopausal hip pain. And I'm seeing a tag of George right now. George goes to school. He's 3 years old. He's my grandson. He's kind of like the star of the show. And everybody loves pictures of George. They love your kids. They love your pets. They love your babies, all those things. They just sent me a little post that said George has been tagged in a post because at his private school, they send us pictures all day. And I love sharing that with my network. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go see what George is doing today. Okay. And then the baby who has colic, who has been, goodness gravy. But it's all good. It's all good. So I'm sharing my life with people. I'm not thinking about it. I don't have a script. I am just sharing who I am with hopefully people that love who I am, right? And if they don't, they're not going to stop. They're not going to watch. One person is better than 100 people that you think are your friends that are not your friends. If you do not get some kind of value, like sometimes I'll have this sitting here and it's like Glow Juice, boost immunity, glowing skin, hydrates and plumps, supports gut health, tastes amazing, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, I got this little cute card that someone gave me, okay? I might read off of that sometimes. Like, you don't have to know everything. You just have to know that this is magic. It's going to change their life, that men, women, and even children who are drinking Gatorade need it, and that it is something that is easy to share and duplicate. And that if you would have told me that I would have like 75 subscriptions and our team has 2,000 subscriptions, and that makes up like 150,000 in sales in subscriptions without doing anything. And I remember when I saw Kristen's, she showed me all this. I'm like, oh, I saw the empty carts. I saw, the abandoned carts. I saw the credits. I mean, like, it's taken me a minute just to comprehend all that we have here. We have so much here. I have been with 2 other major companies. Nobody comes close. There's no gotchas here. There's just everything that we need. There's not one thing missing with this company. When I wake up every Monday and don't know what the promotion's going to be, but know they are doing some sort of beautiful marketing for me, and it applies to my edit in my beauty box, so guess what'll be next? So I keep in containers by me. This is the beauty box, and honestly, you should buy a beauty box so that you have a brand new one, because my old one, it's not nearly as appealing to people, and I'm just going to show you how this looks. So this is my old one, okay? And you can see the colors that I use, and I used it this morning. But then when I go over here and I'm like, look how beautiful it is, brand new. Like, everybody wants a new one. And I'm like, the colors on the back, I'm like, it's bulletproof. It's got a huge mirror so that if you travel, I mean, how flippin' gorgeous is that? These are like butter. The colors are like butter. So you have fun, you move around, you don't just sit there staring at the camera. I don't even, I'm not thinking about y'all. I'm thinking about, like, what do I have to say that, is interesting, that people will be drawn to? And what do I have in front of me? Because I always have a million things in front of me that, I could share with people that would bring value that doesn't have anything to do with Bellamy. So that's my little on that. So I'm going to tell you, I wrote down 10 golden magical tips for lives. And the first thing, number 1, if you want to take some notes, it's to not start with a script, to have real life, to be you, to be if you're a grandmother, if you're a dog lover, if you're a baby, if you have babies, if you love to eat out, like all the things, like what are those 5 things that make up who you are? And when you know those 5 things, those are the things you're going to be able to talk about easily, because they're just who you are. I love family. I love food. I love health and wellness. I love Bellamy. Like, I love my babies. Those are the things. So that's the first thing. It's just being who you are, being authentic, and sharing real moments from your day. That's key. Like, when I think of something that I think is valuable to share, I just go live really quickly. I don't think about it. I don't script it. I just push the live button, and if nobody watches, that's okay too. If one person watches and they get value from what I say, then guess what? It was well worth me going live for 10 minutes. But I know people watch the playback, so I don't worry about if there's only one or no people on it. Okay, so that's number 1. Start with real life, not a script. Number 2 is always lead with heart and connections, not product. Do not set up to be the product guru. Nobody cares what's in your product. I did not tell anyone anything about products. I'm like, this mist, it's gonna change. Whoop, and that happens all the time because I'm just doing me. Spray in my face. I'm like, oh my gosh, this does everything. It's got hyaluronic acid, it's got niacinamide, and I don't worry if I'm not perfect. I'm just wanting to share things that I love with people I love. So be very people-driven, not product-driven, because people connect with you, not your product. So let them know why you love it, why it matters, what Glow Juice has done for you. So if they're drinking on it and it's blue, and they're like, what's that blue? I'm like, oh, that's the chlorophyll that's so stinking good for you. There's no artificial anything in these products, which I love. Number 3, your energy is the algorithm. So if you stand there like that and just talk, you're not going to up the algorithm. The more I move, I feel like the more energy I give, the more people jump in, the more people jump in, the more people jump in. You know how that goes? So if you're excited, they're going to be excited too. So that's huge. If you need to keep a sticky note with like 3 points on it. Not everything that you're going to talk about, just like what's the story, the personal story that you want to share. What's a tip that's going to bring some value to people. And then tell them to drop a heart if they can relate to that, right? Like get them into your story, okay? Create conversations and then have some sort of little call to action to say, if you can relate to that, give me a heart, give me some love, whatever. Okay, number 5 is don't act like you're talking to a whole audience. Act like you're just sharing with a best friend on the phone. That's kind of how I look at it. Like I don't even think about that anymore. Like who are you looking at? Like I'm just looking at me and I'm thinking, what is the energy I want to give to them? I want to forget the crowds. I just want to just love on them and just make them excited that they're a part of my day. Because if you're energetic and you bring that into your lives, and you know, that's what actresses do. I'm not an actress. This is just who I am. But if you're not, put on your Sasha Fierce, you know, you're like, get fierce and get in there and do some things that are different. And don't let fear of like rejection or failure or how am I going to look or what are people going to think? Like that's the worst thing you can do. Just be authentically you and people will fall in love with you. Okay. Number 6 is to celebrate with the watchers. Thank them. When someone joins, say, oh my gosh, hey girl, I'm so excited you're here. Hey Donetta, I'm so excited you're here. Regina, I see you're here. Oh my gosh. Flip through. Kathy, oh my gosh, I see you're here. Now let me go to my little button that shows me 10 people. Regina, Stacy, Patricia, Charlotte, Dawn. Yay! I'm super excited you're all here with me today. I'm just sharing some things I love that, you know, I'm sharing this crazy, you know, $15 gift that I have for every single one of you that's watching this. Just message me. I'll drop you a cart. I'll load it up. I know you're going to love this new beauty box because, you know, I don't talk about beauty all the time, but we really do have the best in beauty. So anyway, share that with them, what you love, but gratitude equals more engagement. So talk to people, see who they are, thank them for being on. All right, that was number 6. Celebrate your watchers. Number 7 is end every live with love. Thank them. Tell them how grateful you are for them. Tell them how much you appreciate them being on live. Whether they don't like or comment, say, I still am so grateful for the replay watchers. Like, I know you're out there. If I can ever do anything, I'm here. Get into my inbox. If you have any questions about anything, just want you to know how much I appreciate you. And, you know, always remember that people always remember how you make them feel. And when they hear their name, it makes them feel something. So that's why that little new button that I found is so stinking important. Okay, number 8 is just to have maybe a day, like I always have like Wellness Wednesday, like tomorrow I'll give a wellness tip, but figure out like what's Monday, Movement Monday, Motivational Monday, what's Friday, Fearless Friday, give a tip, talk about a time in your life when you were fearless, you know, what is it that you want to share each day of the week, you know, like Thursday is Thankful Thursday, Monday's Movement Monday, show them something, you know, that moves you, show them something motivational, show them something that is, you know, a Monday tip, whatever that is. And just kind of set yourself up and know what each day you're going to at least share that one thing. But really, if you go live for just like 10 or 15 minutes, you can do that more than once, right? So I love to go live usually on something wellness, and then I might plug in like today when we have our specials. Tonight I'll do the edit because they get $15 off of that, which is insane. We don't ever get discounts on the edits. So that is just for our insiders. And I want to make sure everybody knows that they can be an insider. If you're not one, I can help you become one so that you can get this $15 credit, this $15 gift that I'm going to drop into your account that you can spend. So very exciting, very exciting. And so that is just about, you know, consistency. Just be consistent. When people say, why have you built this massive, you know, this following, this, you know, this massive business? And it's like, because I'm on every day, except for when I'm out of town for a week or when I go on vacation, whatever. I might not be on every day, but I did come on a couple times and I was able to do that with Cinda. So if you can have someone come over and do a live or do a dual live, you're going to attract even more people because people are like, oh, cool, 2 for the price of 1. I love that. Okay, after every live, connect with 5 people. Thank them for joining the live. Thank them for hopping on today. Let them know that, you know, this is how you build clients for life and you are so grateful for them. So be sure to personally show gratitude. Personally connect with those that are on your lives that you can see. It's very important. That's why I like to roll through because that all goes away. I like to see who's on the live. I can see 11 people. I can punch my little button again and go, okay, did that change? Danetta, Danelle, Regina, Kathy, Stacy, Charlotte, and Dawn. Those are all the people that I can see that are on live right now. Maybe I'm not friends with the others, so they're not showing up. And, you know, just like give yourself a pep talk. Like, don't go for perfection. Decide that you're going to do this every day for 30 days. And I promise you, 30 days of going live every day. Your network would wake up. It would change you and your confidence in the way that you feel about going live. And it becomes fun. It becomes like, oh gosh, I get to share with my network today, and I can just be authentically me. It doesn't matter if I'm perfect. It doesn't matter if I mess up. It doesn't matter if I have some notes right here. It says, I'm not here to perform. I'm here to connect. I'm not here to sell. I'm here to serve. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to be real. And that's exactly what people need today. So I hope something I said resonates with you. I was so excited that I could still do this training for you guys. If you need anything or you have any questions, get into my DM. Happy to help anytime. And go out there and share this $15 credit with everyone. And if it's not here because you're watching this later, it will be back again one day soon. She repeats patterns, and I love that. But we have the most genius strategy CEO I've ever dreamed that I would get to follow, that would get to be someone that I could, hold on to as a leader that knows what she's doing, because she's got 30 years. We've got all this experience. She's got behind the scenes. I have it in front of the scenes. It was just like a perfect marriage for me to find this woman, and Kristen, who's also equally amazing. All right. You guys have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, please reach out, and love you guys. Bye everyone.